Well, good morning and welcome back to my channel. So it is time for my sinking funds cash stuffing. So I have the money for that here. I've already counted it. There is £500 and we're going to start with very first Christmas. So Christmas gets allocated £75 a month and I'm using the Studio Budget Lane Christmas box to save up for that. So we're just going to do 320 envelopes and a 15, and then I think next month that'll be all the 20s done. So we'll just move on to doing the 15s till they're done, and then we'll go on to just doing 10s and 5s. But yeah, so that's £75 into Christmas. So we're probably nearly about halfway there on Christmas, because the goal is to save £1,000 towards Christmas. I'm not sure if I'll need all that, however, I'd rather save a wee bit more and have a wee bit more rather than not save enough and then be flapping come Christmas trying to find the money. So yeah, so next month that'll be where 20's done, and then we'll just move on to filling 15s, 10s and 5s, and then that'll be that. And I'm hoping to get this done by maybe about September or October, just so that it's done and then I can start shopping basically. So the next one is the birthday binder. So we are no longer working on Millie and Maddie. They're done. Their gifts are sorted. So we are moving on to my next birthday, which is in May, and that is for one of my brothers. So we are going to put £50 into this one. So we'll just cross off 2 15s and 2 10s. And then I don't know what he'll actually want, because he usually just says not to bother getting him anything. So I will maybe just save the £50, get him a voucher and be done with it, and then move on to my next birthday, which will be my gran. And then I've got my other brother, then it's my mum, then it's me. This is just tracking what I'm saving for work, because what we do is every time it's somebody's birthday on our team, because we kind of have two different teams who work opposite shifts, and on our team what we do is everybody sticks in, well, it's £10 normally or £20 if it's like a big birthday, and yeah, just get everybody a gift because it's quite nice. So we do that. And then I've got my granddad in November, that's my last birthday. And then we're back to Bailey, and he's been saved up for in his binder, and that'll be his birthday on January the 1st. So that is the birthdays done. So the next thing is my emergency fund. So we're saving £50 a month towards emergency. This is just going to take a bit of time to build up, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. If I can just keep building this up without having to touch it, then I'll be quite happy. And again, the goal is ideally to get to £1,000 this year for this. However, I'm not sure if I will. But as long as I can save the £50 every single month and get up to like 600, I'll be quite happy if I manage to do that. And then come next year, once I've paid the debt and stuff off, I can snowball a wee bit more into this and build this up a bit more. Because ideally, eventually, I would like to have maybe about £10,000 emergency fund, just so that kind of covers a few months of bills. if something happens, like I was to lose my job or something like that. I don't think I will, but you never know. But obviously nurses are always pretty high in demand, so even if I did lose my job, I think I would get another one pretty easily. But again, in this life, in this economy, we never know. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's Bailey's money for his binder, and that's his money for his Christmas binder. So I'm just going to put that to one side just now, because that is the boys' money. And then I'm going to stuff my own sinking funds binder. So this is kind of my personal sinking funds. Next year I will have one for sinking funds for the house as well, but at the moment, because we're focusing on paying off the debt, we are not worrying too much about that. We'll save up for our home improvements and things next year. And I've got my lovely wee Bailey charm on here that my friend made for me. So we will pop £10 into self-care. Not actually sure what I'm going to do with this money, but it's there for any kind of sort of splurge or whatever, anything I want to do. I'm going to do £20 into my hair just because that's always going up. Although I do have a voucher from Christmas for getting my hair done, so I'll get that done soon. The normal £30 into holiday. So this is spending money for holiday. As the holiday, I think, is paid off now. If it's not, it'll be paid off next month. I just can't remember if it's paid off or not. If last month was the last payment, or if like next month's the last payment, but it will definitely be paid off in April if it's not already. So, because I just put it on direct debit and they take out like £25 a month for 10 months or whatever. Because we go to the caravan, and we just kind of go to the same caravan park every year, because we obviously take our dogs with us. So yeah, so that's 3 houses on Cozy Cabin, because each one is £10. And I will have about £180 to £200 spending money for this holiday. Again, it might not get spent, because obviously we don't do a great deal of expensive things just for having the dogs, but it's there again if we go to the retail park and want to buy anything, or just want to have a wee splurge on something. I see £30 to clothing, however this is going to go back into the budget because I bought a load of clothes on my PayPal credit account. It is interest free. I'm paying it off before the interest kicks in, so I'm just going to put that back in the budget to go towards paying that off. So that is £10 into health, £10 into dentist. However, I had an emergency dental appointment yesterday and I had to get a tooth out because I had a really bad abscess. So that cost me, I think it was £35 something. So I've only got £30 here at the moment because we're just building this up slowly at £10 a month. So next month, once I put £10 back into this, what I will do is I will pull that out and I will pay myself back for the unbudgeted spend and put that back into my budget as well. And then start building it up again. £10 going into the optician. And again, just building this up for my next visit. £5 into books. £5 into technology. Again, I'm not needing anything technology-wise. I am literally just starting to build this up very slowly for when my phone breaks or for if my laptop breaks, because I would like to be able to buy them outright without getting finance or anything like that. Next time I get a new phone, I want to buy it outright so that I'm getting a cheaper contract and a smaller bill. So yeah, so that's what that's for. My nights out fund. Excuse me. This gets £20 a month. And again, I'm not a huge one for nights out, but I do have certain things I like to go to. So we have like drag pantos that come on here, which I really enjoy going to. It's usually only once a year, it's sometimes twice a year, so I like to save up for the tickets for that. And usually what we do is I take my gran and we usually go out for a meal first, and then we go and see the show and make a night of it. And that's kind of our time together, because with me now working full time, I don't see my gran as much as what I used to, and I'm quite close to her. So yeah, so that's what I'm saving up for that. But yeah, most of the time I just really stay in. So once I've filled this tracker up, that will be enough for any tickets I want to buy, and that'll be it. We'll just stop saving for that, and then once we purchase any tickets, we'll just start building it up again. Gifts, I'm going to pop £10 in, just for any random gifts, but this will probably be fed back into the work gifts, which is in my birthday binder, because that's what I've done. Obviously I put £10 into this the past 2 months, but we've had 2 early birthdays at work, so that money's gone back out and gone into the collections. So that's kind of just what that's for, because I don't really have anybody else to buy for other than who's in my binder. Although I probably will have to add one in soon, because my brother is getting married next year. So yeah, so I will probably add her, and I don't typically buy for her at birthdays, just at Christmas. But because she is now going to be part of the family kind of forever, I will add her into my birthdays as well. But yeah, that's really it. So I've got a wee bit of money left. So I'm just gonna, I think, feed that back into the challenges. But what I will do is I will put an extra wee £5 into Bailey's Christmas. And so I'm just gonna I'll pop the 20 into the Rainbow Riches and cross off that one. And I'm just gonna cross off a 10 on here and put the 10 into the primary challenge. So we have now got little Mr. Bailey's money. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to change up some notes here. See what I can change up. So take a couple of 10s out and put 20 in there. And then I'll take 2 5s and a 10 out as well. And pop another 20 in. So I'll just check that I've still got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Okay, so wait a minute. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. No, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Right, and then I should have wait a minute. 40, 60, 80, 100. Right, that's right now. So we've now got £80 in the primary challenge in 20s, and that is 45, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So, oh, right, that is right. So 85 in the primary challenge. Or too early in the morning. I should have waited till later on and done this when my brain had woken up. But never mind, we got there in the end. Right, so the next one on this card is a 15 and a 10. So that's 25 across 2, so that's 5. And I think it'll be 10 and 15 left. But yes, so that's fine. So yes, so that's fine. So we have got the boys binder. So he's got a lovely dashboard, personalised. This was created by the Geordie maker and was very kindly gifted to me. And this is a photograph of Bailey here, so this is what the wee boy looks like. So he gets £15 every a month into grooming, so we now have 20, 30, 45 in there, so that is enough for his next groom. Whenever that may be, I'll have to double check because my mum books him in for his grooms when her two go 9 times out of 10 when I'm at work, so she takes him and I just pay her. She'll pay for him and then I'll just send her or give her, transfer the money or give her the money, depending on whatever's easiest. So yeah, so that's that. So because obviously being a nurse I work 12-hour shifts, so Bailey goes to Granny's when I work, and usually when it's days when I'm working, she's got them booked into the groomers and stuff because she only works till 12 o'clock. So £20 going into the vet bill, so that's just for insurance excess, anything that's not covered on the insurance, or just, yeah, just any wee bits and bobs, or even like he's now on Move joint supplements because of his luxating patellas and hip dysplasia, so even towards that I will use this envelope because obviously that is medication. Trips to the scurry I'll leave just now because I don't know what I'm gonna put into there. Five. Just pop that aside because that's for the other binder. See what we've got left. So 30 goes into Christmas. That is an always thing, because again I want this done by like September, October, so as soon as the Christmas stuff comes out for the dogs and pets at home and stuff, I can just order that, and obviously the Christmas cupcakery as well. So we have got £10 is to go into his birthday. And then we'll just pop another 10 in. Right, so that is that. £5 into the treat fund. So that is from Studio Budget Co. And I'm just going to swap these 5s for this 10. And I'm going to pop this 10 into the Easter Doggy Bakery thing, and then that is this tracker fully funded with £150. Now, I'm not actually going to spend the full £150 just on Bailey. So, my mum has 2 dogs, Maddie and Millie, who are effectively Bailey's sisters. Well, Millie actually is, because Millie has the same biological parents. So, what I will do is I will see what they bring out, and then I will decide what I'm going to order each of them, and I will use this money for stuff for Bailey, stuff for Millie, and stuff for Maddie, and probably a couple of wee things for Rue and Thor, who are the dog walkers' dogs and Bailey's pals. So this money will effectively probably cover stuff for 5 dogs. So just so nobody thinks, you know, I'm here totally overfeeding Bailey with treats and stuff. I'm not. It's just, yeah, so that's that. So that is his monthly binder all stuffed. And then he has got a Christmas binder, which is for Christmas presents for his wee pals. So, because again, I'm just going to tack the 5s and put the 10 into here just to make it easier, because we do a wee game day thing. Yeah, so again, this will be to get Bailey's Christmas presents for. So he's got his best pal Django, he's got Millie and Maddie, and he's got Rue and Thor, and he's also got his cousins Hamish and Nova. So yeah. So last year I didn't save any money for him, and I just used my own Christmas budget, which was a bit tight, between getting what I had to get and also getting his stuff. So what I decided to do this year was I decided to just save a few £100 just to go towards getting his Christmas gifts, because obviously with the sort of cost of living, everything is going up in price, and yeah, so it's getting expensive. So I thought if I saved some money, I could just use that towards his gifts that he gives to them. And again, I know a lot of people might think that's daft. However, he is like my baby, and he is spoiled and gets everything. So that's just the way it is. So I'm just going to roll the dice, I think 7 times, because I think I've got £35 there, and just put it into whatever challenge the dice lands on. So the first one is number 1. So we'll just do a wee cross on this, and I just have random Christmassy challenges in this binder. So this was from my Patreon subscription to Budget with Ira last year, and it is the Oh Dear collection, which is quite Christmassy themed, so that was how I decided to use it for Bailey's Christmas binder. Oh, it's 1 again. So each of these challenges is just going to say £50 or £60, and then once they're full, we'll just change them out. I'm just going to see how I got on and save what I can, because again, if I've got money left over, that is no big deal, because I can just start it towards next year, or I can, you know, if I need anything else for them, I can just use it towards that, so it's not a big So that one is from the Queen Bee Makes, which I actually used to save up for Christmas a couple of years ago. We've got the Winter Wishes Challenge from Budget with Ira. Okay, so Oh Christmas Tree from Cash But Cute. So these Christmas trees are £2.50 each, so we're going to colour in 2 of them. And that is not the pen, but never mind. And we've got 2 more left, so we'll just, oh, and it's 6 again, so that is this challenge. Halfway completed, near enough. 3. So this is probably the biggest one in here. This is from My Money Matters, and this is Bells, Baubles and Bow Wows. So yep, so that is the money gone. So that is now probably about 100-ish, a wee bit over £100 in this binder to go towards Bailey's Christmas presents for his pals. And we've got a few more wee challenges in the back of here just for when we finish something, so we'll just keep working on that. And again, in later months when the money allows, I will put a wee bit more into that. So that is the money gone. Sinking funds are stuffed, and yeah, so that's kind of us for this month. So I will be back in the next video. I will have will probably be my week 2 check-in. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.